I'm a grown woman. I could do whatever I want.
Hi friends and welcome back. So guys, we are in the kitchen for about an hour and 30 minutes or so. I have a little bit of time before I have to get out, pick up kids from school, get over by the doctors, run all the errands and all that stuff there. So I'm going to be productive and get the things done that I did not do yesterday, which I totally should have. But anyways, I picked up some marked down meat from Kroger, so I need to get all that separated and get it in the freezer. Also picked up meat for Lola the fur baby, so I'm going to go ahead and probably just individually portion out her meat and make her up some freezer bags. That way when it's time to make a meal, I have it ready to go, etc., etc. Plus, I need to get dinner on for tonight. Kind of sort of had plans and kind of sort of didn't have plans for dinner. So anyways, I need to work that out. I have some chicken legs that I picked up as well. So I think I'm just going to use those for dinner. So I figure I'll take you guys along with me so that I can somewhat stay motivated and push through for the next hour and 30 minutes when I really just want to sit on the couch and watch Netflix until it's time for me to get out. But I guess I have to be an adult and that's what I shall do. So let's get cooking, prepping, and all the things. Alright, so first up I'm going to put dinner in, which will be Mississippi chicken. Now this is the exact same recipe as the Mississippi pot roast, and I'll leave that recipe video in the description box down below for you. But it's the exact same recipe, all the exact same ingredients. Only thing is you're changing up the meat. Instead of roast, we're doing chicken. Now, what I am doing is chicken legs or drumsticks because that is what we have. And I prefer this recipe actually with chicken thighs because it's absolutely delicious, or even chicken breast. And then making the juice that it makes the gravy with, you end up with it's so savory when you do it with chicken breast. And then you can put it on like a hoagie roll or the little sweet Hawaiian rolls. Absolutely delicious. Now, even though I am not doing bread anymore, kind of miss that life, I will still make that for the kiddos and the hubby sometimes. So again, same exact recipe as the roast. I'm just using chicken. Some butterfly pork chops, 2 of those, and bone-in pork chops, 2 of those. The hubby is going to grill these up, so I'm just going to season them with a little bit of salt, sea salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and then I will marinate it in some Italian dressing, and this will be 1 meal this week. We'll probably have this, the hubby and I will have this for sure with a veggie mix. The kids may get maybe mac and cheese or, I don't know, rice or something with it. We will see. With my sides, I don't too much stress out about that when it comes to planning them because we always have something that we can pull from either the pantry or the freezer to make a good side. So not a big deal there. All right, so I have 2 packs of boneless pork chops. They are both 10 count. What I'm going to do is separate them in bags of 5. So I'll end up with 4 Ziploc bags with 5 pork chops in each. And I'm using the little small Ziploc bags. And what I'm going to do is separate them out and then put them all in one large Ziploc bag to maximize space. They're not that big, so I think that shall work. We shall see. Alright, a midweek update on our berries, seeing how they did in the glass container versus plastic, and then wash versus not wash. So in this glass container we had wash and cut berries, and they're looking a little nasty. A little nasty. Let's see here. They're starting to kind of get squishy and browned up. Yeah. So I prepped these on Sunday. Today is Thursday. And you can see there it's kind of looking a little squishy. So that's the wash in the glass container. And here's wash in the plastic container. And these here are looking a little squishy and nasty as well. I would say they're looking better than the ones in the glass though. But about the same pretty much. They're starting to brown up and mush in certain areas. So yeah, and those are the washed berries there. And then the not washed and not cut berries, I think these are looking vibrant and still absolutely delicious. They smell good. They're not squishy or turning brown or anything. So I don't know. I'm thinking staying with not washing them until we are ready to eat them will be the way to go. So this is plastic, not washed. And then in our glass container we had just the raspberries and blueberries that were not washed, and they are looking pretty good too. Still nice and vibrant, and they smell good. And I had one raspberry earlier and it's still nice and sweet. So that is glass with the raspberry. I don't know why they seem to be lasting a lot longer than the glass and plastic on the strawberries, but most likely because it wasn't washed. Okay, and then in here, let me open these. Okay, so these are our strawberries that were not washed and obviously not cut, and they were placed in the glass mason jar, and these still look nice and vibrant. They smell absolutely divine. And I'm going to go ahead and taste one. Let me wash it and see if it's all squishy in the inside or not. I don't know if I'm hungry or that strawberry is just absolutely delicious. Still good to go. So I think, again, not washing is the key for us, and not cutting them, and just washing and cutting whenever we're ready to eat them will be what works out for us. And using glass as well as the plastic containers, again, not washed with the plastic. And then the grapes, what's left of the grapes. Mason has been coming home every day from school and just getting a handful of grapes. So they are lasting just fine, not squishy, still nice and hard and vibrant. So we will definitely stick with glass and no washing on the grapes as well. Alright, dinner is pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off and just let it cook itself through for the next 30-45 minutes. Then I'll transfer it over to a plate and we will be ready to eat once everyone gets home.